I don't know what to do with my hands.
Just leave.
Yeah, no, it's weird.
It's weird. It's weird. Sometimes I'm like,
I want
what am I
to
doing?
Before you start.
We have our next guest with us. His name is Ty. He actually runs a page on Instagram and TikTok called Engineering Culture. I might call it my favorite car page, maybe. I'll think about it.
No, it definitely is.
Almost there, it's just a little bit more.
A little more.
Okay. A little more bribery with some Carbon Bros posts.
Yes,
Okay.
So he lives, well, we all actually all live in Johannesburg. But Celebo lives in Rivonia, Sunny Hill type of area. And have you not seen this car driving around soon?
All the time.
Making noise everywhere, doing donuts, you know that.
Right now, it's the robots.
Yeah.
But hey, I don't complain because I'll be like driving behind him and I'm like, hey, let me switch the radio down, open the window and let me just listen to that symphony. And I'm like, yeah, who's that? And I just see the sheriff. Who's the sheriff? And because of the dark tinted windows, I cannot see who's inside the car. I just go like, this is why I fell in love with BMW as well.
And a black BMW.
A black one, obviously.
Although please take a cue from our friend here and don't be cheap and put PPF on your black car. Especially when you drive behind cars that give you stone chip. Please have a look at his bonnet and you will see the benefits of PPF.
Yes,
I warned him about this
to get
5
PPF.
years ago.
5 years ago, he did tell me, come and get your PPF.
Now what does your bonnet look like?
No
I warned you 5 years ago. I warned you.
So, can you tell us what inspired this?
This.
Everything you've done in this car, what inspired it?
So basically, it was an inspiration from Transformers. I'm sure you saw the film.
Yes.
Where they had the Mustang.
Yes, they did.
Similar to this one. So I said, what can we make that's cooler and that's faster than a Mustang? Let's put on a BMW, put the sheriff wrap. And then at that time, M-Town started. It was quite new. And BMW Global started doing all their M-Town cars. There was a fire truck car, there was a taxi. So I said, what's different? They did a police car, but then what's different? A sheriff. So then that's what inspired that. A lot from Transformers and M-Town. And put them together and got this.
And then what gave you the idea to start an Instagram page for your car?
So it all started from going away from the main page where you just want to appreciate your car and have people want to appreciate your car more. So there's like small things like you come to Carbon Bros, you get a lip done, you get your tint done, you get your wrap done, and then you're like, I want to show this off. But then lots of car pages don't want to show off your car. So you create your own car page in order to show the world what people like you can do and what you bring into life, your ideas. And then that's why you create your own car page and you're just proud of it. Put your time, your effort, your money into your vehicles, and then you just want to showcase that. It's not really to brag, it's just to showcase what you're passionate about, what you love about your vehicle, and then yeah.
So just talk us through, what have you done on the car?
So this car has full in performance, kit, carbon fiber. Carbon Bros did the wrap for me. They did all the visuals, all the decals on the back, or the front. He actually got me a lot of nice interior goodies. Carbon fiber, original carbon fiber handbrake, stuff for the steering wheel, and unfortunately I never did the PPF. So that's my biggest regret.
You know, the car still looks good, but now tell me, if you were selling this car, trading in, what are we buying?
A 911.
911, okay,
Yes.
Speaking of 911,
For the mere fact of it works as a daily, in a sense, you can use the car
How are you using
all
a
the
Porsche
time.
as a daily? What?
If you have enough money, you can use anything as a
can't
daily.
use a Porsche as a daily.
Okay.
The only reason why I wouldn't say a GT3 is because I don't have enough money for that. So a GTS should be a decent upgrade from an M4.
Sell more clothes.
Yes.
For
So,
those of you that don't know, Thai supplies clothes.
yes.
So that's why. Inside joke.
Yeah. No,
Thoughts on Turbo S?
Turbo S, absolutely amazing car. I haven't been able to drive one, but from all the videos and how it looks, how it sounds, everything about it is just an amazing car. It's absolutely fast.
What's the price point on the turbo?
From what I saw, 5.5 full spec.
When did the turbo get to 5.5? And then how much is a GT3 RS?
GT3 RS,
If you can get one.
if you can get one, I think that's around 6 upwards,
So now are we going Turbo S or 3 RS?
depending on what you want. Those are two completely different cars.
Yeah.
Fair
So
enough.
depending on if you want a more track orientated car, you go for a 3 RS. If you want something that's a bit more functional on a daily basis, go for a Turbo S.
Okay. I think I'm just going to buy a GT3.
Turbo S for me.
Nah, that aspirated engine.
How much time will you have to go on the track?
I don't want to go and check. I just want to drive it and hear it. I'm not racing robot to robot and beating GTIs in my Turbo S.
Yeah, but yes, they need humbling, eh? GT need humbling. They need to be humble. But I still feel that the GT3 RS has to specifically be a car that you can
For the
take
track.
on track. Because you also need to remember cars that are built like that, for the what purpose you said that you need to drive it for, that car could potentially have problems because it's not being pushed on the track.
Fair enough, but I mean,
At the same time, if you had your GT3, you can still rip it up in Cape Town on those roads,
going around Chapman's Peak.
on Chapman's Peak, because they don't have as many potholes as we do, so they can
fair
still have
enough,
some
yeah.
fun.
So this is obviously the car we're working on. Last week, completed package, the full wrap, the stripes, the spoiler, some fender trim. The car came out well. So, not too bad. I'm not necessarily a fan of a Mustang. Let me not say I wouldn't buy one. I'm not a fan of it. But I think the car looks good.
Car looks good, not a fan.
So what American car would you buy?
I'll probably get like a Dodge Demon or like a Hellcat.
That's the thing. The Hellcats.
like that,
Everyone's
yeah.
talking about the Hellcats. Everyone online.
So when
And
I
I'm just
went-
like,
I went to Vegas 2019.
yeah,
We actually saw quite a few of them.
yeah.
Yo, they look nice in person. Eh? Very aggressive, and that like tone when it starts
Yeah,
up.
the
and how it looks.
wine, supercharger wine.
One thing I
What about a Camaro? Bumblebee.
yeah, okay, maybe
Bumblebee,
that's
yeah,
not
that's
a bad,
quite
not
a
bad
decent
option,
choice, yeah.
Not a bad option. I can agree on that one.
But if you look at it, the South African market is not
Even
exposed
the
to
Corvette. What is it, the C9?
the ZR1.
What is it called?
Oh, the Stingray, the new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's quite a decent car. There's a few running around here.
We're just unfortunately not exposed.
And
Exactly.
also, it's the left-hand drive's the problem. We can't
Yeah.
get them in. Ty, don't you have a GTI?
I do have a GTI, and it is my favorite car to drive out of both cars.
Please get out the shop. Like we actually don't want you here, please.
And I say this
Go to
because,
Vag Cafe. Oh, Vag, please.
and I say this because it is an incredibly practical car. So at first, I was looking between a 135 and an 845.
You also have children that I don't know about. Why do you need a four-seater car or four-door car?
for work. See, there's some people
Buy a
that want
bakkie.
bakkies, yes, like you. But
For
then there's
non-South African people, a bakkie is a truck.
Pickup truck.
a pickup truck.
For non-South Africans.
So why have that when you can have more fun in a GTI and still do all the
Buy a
things that a
Hilux.
bakkie can do? You'll get hijacked.
Buy a Ranger.
You'll get hijacked.
Buy an Isuzu.
You'll break down.
But I understand.
Or buy a Titan. No one, reliable.
You won't get any
Don't
votes.
insult him. Right, seriously.
Hey, funnily enough, we had one here a while back. Not bad, eh?
Really?
Yeah.
On a real note, all the bakkies are awesome, but as a daily, I got the car when I was 18. As a daily, absolutely amazing. Practical, fuel economical if you drive it properly, and there's a lot of customization available. So if you look at this car, I'm sure there's a bunch of things going through your mind.
This car, he's actually done quite a lot. So if you look at the tint, very blacked out, very like mean type of look. There's a spoiler at the back. We've just finished up with the PPF on the front of the car.
See, customers who want to look after their cars.
Unlike our friends over here. On the topic of bakkies, what is your favorite bakkie?
Favorite bakkie at this point in time?
I
is-
don't care. There's a Raptor here. Raptor's our favorite. We don't care what's your favorite. This is the,
ultimate South African bakkie.
again for non-South Africans, a bakkie is a pickup truck. Americans love calling it a truck. I had American family visiting me and I'm telling them, let's go in my bakkie. They're like, what are you talking about? That's a truck. I was like, no, it's not a truck. A truck is like those 16-wheelers or 18-wheelers or whatever it is that transport our goods on the road.
That's a truck.
Yes, a truck. But if I was going for a bakkie, this is why I'm going for the Raptor. But
100%.
it is so heavy on fuel.
No, I could imagine. It was a 20 per liter.
But just look at how aggressive it looks, this Raptor. Like this is the one.
And at the same time, you have like 290 plus kilowatts in this bakkie. So it definitely beats the performance.
So you think this is going to beat your GTI?
More than likely.
You think so?
More than likely. We can test it on the next episode.
That would actually be a really good idea. So the Raptor at the moment is in for a full car PPF. Brand new, comes, gets dropped off here. It's going to get PPF, and it's actually got very nice wheels on it, some nice custom wheels, and we'll cover everything around the vehicle. Thank you for coming in today, Mr. Engineering
Awesome.
Culture.
Thank you for having me.
We will upgrade you to number 3 on our list of favorite car pages.
Oh, awesome. Okay. Who's number 1 and 2?
I don't know, I'll just find someone. I'm not sure.